let's test sound, because apparently this is freaking supposed to be working now. Hold on. Alright, let's test sound, because apparently this is freaking... Yeah, alright, my sound's working. Well, your boy got 1,069 days active in here. So that's a thing. Well, let me take my freaking... Oh, never mind. It went away. I thought I had to do something about my taskbar for a second. But third anniversary time. I guess here we go. Hopefully this shit boots up, or this would be awkward as fuck. Oh, that was booting up. Alright, how do we want to make this look? If Yang Sheng actually got Nova flared, I would put him in here. Because I really like Yang Sheng, but he's like just not good right now. Which is kind of tragic. I might put you. You know what? I'll take Fu Xuan out and put in Yunlei. Only because I never got a chance to test her, and I kind of want to. I'm not putting in Argenti because he's just buns. Unless I were to try to get him for collection purposes only. But I wouldn't mind lose. I wouldn't want to lose my my 50-50 to Fu Xuan or Blade. Yunlei and Silverwolf aren't bad picks. I want that Silverwolf though. If I can get her. See how that works out. Okay. Oh shit. We got another set. Okay. I do not particularly care for any of these other cosmetics. Where's my other ball at? Hold on. Wait a minute. Where's my ball? There is so much going on right now. Oh, they changed the showcase. This actually looks kind of cool. I ain't even gonna hold. Hello? Wait a minute. What? What the fuck is this? Wait a minute. What is all this? Bro, where's my other gold medals at? Why am I getting scammed? Guys, I'm being scammed. I literally have 4 completions. Why is only 2 counting? Are they? Oh no, they didn't. Oh, they're so dumb for that. They're only accounting for what was in your profile. So even if you have 3 completions, it's only going to show 2 because it just reset. Oh, that's so dumb. I should have 3 medals there, bro. I'm getting scammed. Your boy is getting scammed. I'm gonna put the cat in the middle because it's funny. Gotta get the clocky in there for sure. Oh, we get to put our favorite characters in here? She. You ain't said nothing but a word. Ooh, I get to choose the light cones too? I hadn't even thought about that. I'm gonna pick this one for the nostalgia. I like the art on that. Ooh, the second one's gonna be kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'll throw. Nah, I don't particularly care for that cone art that much. Yeah, we'll do that one. Oh, we get to pick an actual scene. Oh man, holy. The nostalgia, bro. The nostalgia. Holy, wait a minute, bro. Damn. That's crazy, yo. That really was 3 years ago I started playing this game. God damn, bro. I'm just gonna clear these out. You know, I remember back in the day, this shit was lit. I'll put that in there too. Yeah, yeah, that fits. Yeah, yeah, I like that. There's no other medals, so it's just like Anom arbitration, and that's it. I mean, I guess. Well, of course, there's this shit. At one point, I was thinking about actually deciding to purchase skins if they were to come through, but I decided against it. Even though technically it's not affecting my performance, I wouldn't be free to play if I actually paid for anything in this game. So that sucks. Okay. Right. All right. Sele. Do I even want to test that? I mean, I could. All right. Let me go into the warps and test out what's going on here. Give me my ball. Hand it over to me. Yo, relax. Don't jump ahead of yourself. Okay. I mean, you already know what I gotta do. Relic Recon. You already know. Confirm. Gonna need that. Alright, let's do character trials. I've done this freaking showcase like 3 times, and I gotta do it again. Yeah, I know how the damn technique works. It's almost like I've been playing the game for 3 years. Holy shit. Yeah, I know. Wow. Very enlightening. Very wow. Let's let this play on auto. Okay. Oh no. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see this in the first person. Uh-huh. Look, guys, it's not Pac-Man. Why the hell is Hyacine? Can, can, can you attack him? It doesn't even attack him? Whose idea was that? The summon doesn't attack the boss? What? Well, that's already cringe. Why is Hyacine on his team, though? What's she doing here? Hyacine is just here vibing, bro. She's like, I don't know why I'm here, but I'm gonna have fun. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll activate it now. Not like I know how to use this damn team anyway. I don't know what's optimal. Ooh. Okay, game, relax. I'm not pulling this character. I don't actually care. My eyes, bro. Jesus. That was it. Wild. How very enlightening. Anyway. Oh, God. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure torment and imagination. Take a look, and you'll find pure damnation. Okay. I'm actually gonna manual this. To be fair, if you ran this, sustainless with like a Remembrance Trailblazer, this team would probably go pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. But these enemies are weak as shit, so you can't really test anything here.
問題ない。受け切れる。大事ない。
全てが消える。
竜よ、不朽不滅をもって発光をかける。
涙雨降りてあふれる。捕まった。またか。
君らは生と死、君らに選ぶ余地はない。
このまま行こう。
The thing that sucks is that if most of his power wasn't locked behind that damn E4, I would actually consider grabbing him. Like, if he had, like, E2, I would consider, like, wasting my balls to grab him just for shits and gigs. He gets a boost at E2, but he doesn't really become a threat until E4. And that's what kills it for me. Because I've been literally playing this game for 1,000 days, and I have no copies of Welt. So this does nothing for me. Unless they gave away freaking him at least at E2 for free. That should be game. Yes, definitely game. Sure. Of course. Bro, this dude, this deer has not been. I cannot remember the last time I've seen this deer. I don't think that deer showed up through any in-game content throughout the entirety of version 3. I know there are people that just got into the game recently and like, who is that? Who is he? What does he do? What do y'all know about the Ebon deer? Yo, that shit is actually so funny. Oh my god. That's peak. They really brought this man out of nowhere and said, hey, you guys remember the Ebon deer? The thing you haven't fought in like almost 2 years? Damn. There's some blast from the past type shit. Uh-huh. Not who I wanted you to target, but sure. Oh no.
消化勝利えいやっはっはっ楽にしてショーと共に散れスターレイファントム
Against the Flame Reaver.
記憶をも露光成就
ファイアフライ4起動
裏切るのですか
So much to do. So little time. All these damn trials.
フィナーレはなんて美しいの
3起爆
待ちきれないのですか全てが燃え尽きるまで燃やし尽くす
Bro.
お会いしたことが
These messages are getting on my nerves. Do not disturb. Not messages, but notifications. Boop. How are you alive?
金銀万象いずれ過ぎやこれは生きるために
Is this supposed to be some showcase to reflect that she doesn't need to wait for the little clones anymore? Maybe. See in a second. She can only attack 3 targets? I thought she could attack the whole field. That is actually kind of cringe. That would have been a crazy buff if they made it so that she could target the whole damn field.
戦闘中進行
呼吸部服を分かちましょう全てが燃え尽きるまで燃やし尽くす裏切るのですか 記憶のフィナーレはなんて美しいの金銀万象いずれ過ぎゆく
I'm still failing to see why Ruan Mei just wouldn't be better in this scenario to keep these assholes from getting back up. I don't understand how they took a kit as broken as Ruan Mei and somehow phased it out of the game. And phased it out of the archetype that she was clearly built for. Only Hoyover's could do something that fucking stupid. I mean, at the very least, she can just go right back into it. There's like no downtime. That's something. But I don't understand what part of this gameplay loop is supposed to be like amusing for anybody. Like, this is the most boring. This is like actually one of the most boring loops I've ever participated in. Just like, all right. Basic skill, basic skill, basic skill, basic skill, basic skill, basic skill. That's the whole loop? Jesus. That's kind of torture. Oh. With Sabre in pair.
デジャブか暗殺の日
燃え立て騎士の魂よ
This is actually not that bad of a team composition. This is a pretty free-to-play friendly team composition. Well, not so much the Sunday. I wouldn't imagine pulling Sunday for this team. Again, assuming if they Nova Flare him, I guess. That's kind of a misplay, but I don't care.
必ずやしょ前この明かり F2 ファイバーあっちは俺様だけで十分だ
Does she have shared feeling? Bro, what? Hoyo, I'm going to crash out, bro. Put the fucking shared feelings on her as a showcase, man. Nobody's Is this her SIG? Nobody's pulling for this, bro. Nobody's pulling for this. Why would you do this? Oh, I just have no words. Kind of basic. Developers make my head hurt sometimes. Basic. Also, what's the speed on this damn Ho-Ho? What? Oh, okay. I'm gonna crash out. So let me get this straight. The Hoyo thought it was a good idea to showcase the new Ho-Ho by not only not giving her a free-to-play friendly light cone, but then they gave her 124 speed. Whose idea was this? My Ho-Ho that I don't even have should have at least 135. How did you manage this? The absolute logic, man. Actually freaking crazy. The thing is, I'm not used to using Ho-Ho, so I'm gonna see if this actually triggers her action advance or not. It doesn't. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna ult. I need that true damage. Beam me up, Scotty. Good night. Couldn't even give her 130 speed. That's just crazy, man. That's just lazy. Wild. Alright, what else is this game bothering me about? Switch. Switch to what? Elation? I'm not using this path. I don't want to use that path. It sucks. But at the same time, I don't want to look at this exclamation mark because it's going to bother me. I'll unlock it. But I'm not building it. Yeah, I know. Oh, free? Is that Free Jades? Well, you got me a free Jades. I'll do it.
天木不破実報に光
盛り上がれ。
誰かいますね
Ooh,
沸かすぞ。
we're dabbing on them.
こんなもんか。
ジャウ一層
ワクワクしてきた。開拓よ。負け。ここで。
札が君の不可
I think the order is this.
人は手この札で書店を見尽くさん
最高の瞬間をみんなステージに注目だ。
幸があらんことを承服
考えるだけじゃない、感じるんだ。
油断禁もつかず俺に任せ。
災いあら残念大凶よ
すべての技は俺の手に。
Alright, bro, I'm not gonna lie. That Sparksy animation pisses me off. That shit actually pisses me off, bro. It's just doing too much, man. It's too much for the senses. That shit actually makes my eyes hurt. And I'm literally wearing glasses specifically for looking at screens, and it still makes my eyes hurt.
幸があらんことを
Everybody else's elation skill for the most part I can tolerate, but that shit, this crap, nah, bro. That's just doing too much.
消化勝利
Alright.
の番人数な
Alt.
これが運命私のせいにしないでね
心折れたか。開拓よ。巻き起これ。最高の瞬間をみんなステージに注目だ。
あら残念大凶よ幸があらんことを承服
Okay. Free Jades. Anyway, back to Remembrance we go. I'm not joking. I'm not building that shit. Only reason why I would have to build it is, heavy emphasis, if my theory about E2 Robin doesn't work. Even though I think that it will work. Are we done? Or do I need to do something else? Oh, right. Well, I do have to farm this, but at least you guys don't have to watch me farm anymore. Again. Again. Okay. And if you're wondering why I didn't have this already built, was because I was freaking planning for Evanesha, literally just finished her stuff, and then I had no time for Ho-Ho. If it was a standard patch cycle, I would have had time. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's go to the store. Okay. A Wahan? A Tahu. And we're out. is Von Whack? Give me that. Look, base Ho, by the way, 134 speed, and this is not even optimal yet, and the developers couldn't even manage that. Come on, man, what's going on? I have way more shared feelings than I thought. All right. Can we not quick ascend? That's weird. Yo, Matterstore, what's up? I think that I've gotten through all the... Ooh, here's all the new stuff section of getting back on this game. So now I might be able to do some testing, but I have to do upgrades first, because of course I do. Go ahead, get that out the way. Alright, so we're gonna grab that. Give me that. I need these speed substats. Give me that. Give me that. Give me... I am going to just focus on maxing the ult. How the hell do I... I'm just gonna use my mouse. That's the furthest I can go. Well, that's cringe. They don't have to do. How much speed do we have? 139. I mean, it's not ideal, but... So, here's the thing, guys. I'm going to be real. I'm probably not going to activate this E2 in this stream. And the only reason why is because I want to be able to test my Evanesha with the E1 and then with the E2. And if I activate the E2 immediately, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I have it, but I'm not activating it. Not yet. I don't think I need it right now anyway. But I am going to test this Ho-Ho. Okay. Let's go to MLC real quick. So one of the teams that I wanted to try was with Art. Well, actually, we'll do a few things. We will test... You know what, guys? Change of plans. I'm testing this Sele real quick. Yeah, we're testing this Sele. We'll test it... with... Where's my Ho-Ho at? I didn't set her as a favorite. We'll just do one there because it doesn't matter. As for pieces, I'm just gonna steal what I have on my archer. Well, technically, this was all my Sele's gear initially anyway, so I'm just stealing it back. This should be fine. We got our Sparkle, our Robin, we got our Flo. We mark that as a favorite. Got the shared feeling unlock. My traces are in a very, very copium position because I don't have enough resources. But this should be good enough for now. Because this MOC is not hard anyway.
前方に敵がいるわね。戦う？コンサート。見て見て。はっ！危険なリズムね。ユニゾンが響く。怖いよ。逃げんな。みんなを守って。うんうん、仲間だもんね。助けて尻尾。大丈夫。今宵星々の反響。はっはっ。かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
リーフ行って。うんうん、仲間だもんね。動じないで。鬱陶しいわね。楽にした蝶と共に散れ。スターレイファントム。
I-52 ain't bad.
はっはっ。あの世に送ってやる。
Can you get a one shot here? No. Unless you tried it.
見つけてごらん。頑張って。しつこい。はっはっ。
Oops.
いや。蝶と共に散れ。スターレイファントム。はっはっ。怖いよ。
ほらほら。
Well, that was almost bad.
うっとうしいわね。いや。はっはっ。
Oh, dispelled instantly. Well, that's interesting.
今宵星々の反響。私でもといに。
I'll hold.
いや。はっはっ。楽にしてあげる。蝶と共に散れ。スターレイファントム。いや。遊んでよ。頑張って。かくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん。
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
しつこい。はっはっ。いや。優しくするね。動じないで。はっはっ。いや。
That is not bad.
楽にした蝶と共に散れ。スターレイファントム。
That is not bad at all. I cannot tell a lie. The real question is, can you get rid of these pillars? Also, my Robin appears to have no issues with uptime currently. This is pretty consistent. Gone. And I already got another all back on Ho-Ho. Also, I didn't test to see what my damage bonus looks like. Because now this is something that wasn't talked about when discussing Ho-Ho specifically. One of the things that wasn't really paid attention to was that one of the buffs that Ho-Ho got was on ult. If if an ally has 160 energy or higher, she gives you an additional 24% attack. That's 64% attack for 2 turns. Note that Sparkle, with her Nova Flare, has 45% passive attack, right? But if you were to apply that buff to a unit like Robin, Robin's buff turn count doesn't go down until her ult ends. So, you apply a 64% attack boost to Robin, that's going to transfer to the entire team while her ult is up. And instead of it being actually 2 turns, it's effectively a permanent buff. A permanent passive buff. On everyone else, it'll expire. But on Robin, it'll never expire. Just something to point out. You can see my Robin right now has 7,685 attack. And my Sele has 5k. So, fun facts. Ho-Ho. Yeah, Ho-Ho is good. Does nobody listen to... I put her in tier 0 for a reason, bro. I put her in tier 0 for a reason. I can't help... Like, I can't help people who don't read. They don't listen. Alright? Yes. Ho-Ho is good. Mind you, again, only thing I have leveled up right now is her alt trace. I'm just vibing right now. This is not even supposed to be a serious showcase. I'm just mucking about. And again, my Robin has no uptime issues. Just back already. No questions asked. The only issue she had was energy. Now, every time her ult ends, she has it back. Every time. There's no, damn, I gotta wait another turn. No. Nope. No more. None of that shit. It's the small the small intricacies that people just ignore in order to push a narrative. There are people who never played the character. Nah, she sucks. She's not good. You haven't used her. What are you talking about? The amount of fairy tales people will use to frickin' to discredit an actually good unit is crazy to me. Again, look at my frickin' Robin. She's already at half. And I'm about to get another Ho-Ho ult. I got it back. I mean, are we serious? Is this some sort of joke? This is an infinite loop. Skill. I have my ult back. What are we talking about? Am I being memed on? What the fuck are we talking about right now? Whoa, sucks! She's not good! Huh? Bro. Oh, man, you guys are fucking funny, man. Absolute comedy. Again, literally, I just entered my Robin ult. You all just saw me enter it, insta-ulted. I am already 1/4 way to another ultimate. Oh no. See, that's the problem. Is that. That's the only problem is now because I don't have any freaking traces. That's what happens when you don't have anything leveled into her. You die. That's her only weakness. But if you're optimal and actually play the game correctly, you don't have those problems. So outside of that, that is her only problem. Is if you end up in weird scenarios like that, the weird 5 to 10% that I was talking about, then you get fucking cooked. Outside of that, she's fine. Again, all I'm running on is level 1 traces, so she doesn't even get full potential here. So we're gonna try this again. Although keep trying to do this with level 1 traces is gonna be rough, but I'm gonna try. We'll make this a challenge for ourselves. But yeah, Ho-Ho is absolutely good. If she's doing all this and I have her ult at level 8 and all of her traces at level 1, she's fine. She could be better, but she's fine. Okay. I also realized that I don't even have to worry about that Terrified buff really because Ho-Ho insta-cleanses it. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. I'm not playing optimally, by the way. I'm just doing shit. She needs... Oh, God damn it. It's fine. You gotta be able to one-tap those, Seele. One-tap those! No, not gonna. Hold on. Once I get my Ho-Ho with all her traces maxed out, this shit's gonna be crazy. The fact that she, like, just at level 8 ult, she can basically, like, Robin has 0 downtime. Like, she, like, as soon as she comes out of ult and she comes out of ult, she basically is immediately prepared for another ultimate. That's actually insane. That is the craziest passive freaking buff for Robin. Without question. That is fucking ridiculous. I prayed for times like these. You don't know how many years I've had to deal with, you know, there's just times where it's like, man, if I just had enough energy to go into another immediate ult and I would be performing better. And now we actually have it. Again, this is level 8. This is not max. This is not max on freaking not maxed on freaking traces. So it's only up from here. Ow. We'll do this. This. My problem right now is that my unironically is not even my Huoho, it's just fucking Seele and her capacity to actually one tap these damn. This is so pain, bro. If you just one tap these damn things. Yeah, that's dead. She has no capacity. Like, I don't understand how they buffed her. She still can't one tap those. We'll try freaking Archer instead. Again, to be clear, we're operating off of level 1 traces. This is not a serious Huoho showcase. Don't take this shit seriously. Oh, I forgot to fucking put my gear back on my Archer. Whoops. Hold on. Give me that back. Give me that back. Give me that back. that back. Give me that back. Give me that back. Alright. Let's try this instead. What LC do I use between pulsar shared feeling and quid? Use shared feeling. The best free to play Lycone 4 Huoho at SI5 is shared feeling. It's like it's not even a question. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Of course the miss crit.
幸があらんことを承服。
戦存。
みんなを守って。
頼りになるな。いい判断。
邪魔する気？私も優しくするね。頑張って。
私の番か。
かくれんぼしよっか。答え見つけてごらん。
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。カラドボルグトレソン I am the unlimited ブレイドワークス。
人はてこの札で書店を見つくさん。
どこに行く。ひゃ逃げ場はない。
あら残念。大凶よ。
脱水トレソン。はっ戦存。
幸があらんことを承服。
I am unlimited ブレイドワークス。どうじゃキリオス。
札が君の邪運一掃。遊んでよ。動じないで。かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。
懲りないやつ。カラドボルグトレソン。
Come on, get out.
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
こんなもん。
Will I be able to get around this is the question.
みんなを守って。仲間だもんね。人は天この札で
Maybe?
書店を見つくさん。あら残念。大凶よ。
脱水戦存。
優しくするね。頑張って。
私の番か。カラドボルグトレソン。 I am the bone of my soul. Stay with my body. Unlimited. Blade works.
幸があらんことを承服。
脱水どうじゃキリオス。
Oh, we survived. With level 1 traces? That's crazy. I didn't think I'd get this far, I'm not gonna lie.
邪運一掃。かくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん。また足手まといに。リーフ行って。仲間だもんね。
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
動じないで。
カラドボルグトレソン。はっ I am unlimited blade works 戦存。
人はてこの札で書店を見つくさん。あら残念。大凶よ。
脱水
Uh-oh. Damn, we tanked that?
かくれんぼ答え
Hey, yo, we tanked that.
戦存。
幸があらんことを承服。頑張って。
これがカラドボルグトレソン。どこに行く。はっ
札が君の不幸を告げている。
Oh, well, you died for that.
I am unlimited blade works
I guess I can be counted as a free to play showcase. Well, I guess a free to play friendly showcase, as opposed to my unrealistic looking free to play that I normally have, because this is an E0 S1 Archer with an E0 S0 Sparkle, an E0 S0 Yao Guang, and an E0 S0 Huo. So even with a whole E0 team with a Huo with level 1 traces, I still managed to clear that stupid ass boss. So I don't want to hear no I don't hear no complaints about this boss anymore. I literally force cycled it using a full E0 team with one signature light code. There's no excuses. There's no excuses, man. I don't want to hear it. But I would like to say from an inner, like, the healing is cooked because I don't have her traces up, but from an energy regeneration standpoint, she is actually kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I want to do is I want to test this on the other side with Saber, so I'm gonna do that. But I have to get rid of this asshole first, which means that I have to be somewhat serious. So we'll do that. And then we'll do this, 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 and this.
結末を書き換えましょう。瞬き禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。いい夢が楽しんで。起きて。生命を呼吸す。
俺を信不可能はない。
大丈夫。夜が来た。おやすみ。瞬き禁止。
Perish.
壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。手強い相手です。マスター、
暗殺の日。
万全な体制で臨みましょう。さあ、危険なリズム、ユニゾンが響く。怖いよ。みんなを守って。
感謝します。
これ式。前。
こんなもんか。食え。
Oh, neat.
必ずや勝利を。はっ。指示を待つ。
この身をもあなたを守り導こう。
ストライクエア。星々の反響。この明かりでグスファイバ
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。感謝します。
ー。聖剣ハイパー。決める。前。この明かりでグスファイバ
呼ぶ声。
That damage is kind of copium.
ー。聖剣ハイパー。
なんという。
The consistency is there, but the damage isn't there.
必ずや勝利を。ストライクエア。また足手まといに。
Well, that's unfortunate.
みんなを守って。
感謝します。供養され。この身をもあなたを守り導こう。
前。ストライクエア。この明かりでグスファイバー。
Which is effectively what I feared. I was like, it'll probably be more consistent, but I don't know if it'll do more, if it'll do more damage. Oh, if we could just not do that. Jesus Christ. That wasn't very fun.
決める。聖剣ハイパー。
名声瞳に。
指示を前。
Wait a minute. Hold on. Run the basic.
ストライクエア。必ずや前。この明かりでグスファイバー。
Nah, that damage is terrible.
この身をあなたを守り導こう。
Yeah, that's bad. That's really fucking bad.
なんとも
指示を待った。ストライクエア。
軸こう動く。行くべき道です。
この感覚どう？
That's good.
前。必ずや
I appreciate that. But this damage, I do not appreciate. This damage is still very fucking copium. You solve one problem and then another problem emerges.
感謝します。
God damn it.
呼ぶ声がする。名声瞳に。
聖剣ハイパー。争いなんて消えればいい。すべてが共鳴する。一緒にどう？
なんとも言えず。
焦らない式。
But yeah, we gotta get that. We gotta get the ult to level 10. If I had the ult at level 10, when she had skill right there, that would have been an ultimate. She's off by how much energy? 15. Yeah, she would have had the energy. I need to get my ultimate to level 10 to resolve that problem. I could use all the fuel that I have in my possession to max that out, but I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I don't think it is. Shut up, Tail. I'm trying to think. Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking die. We just have to let it happen. I'm ulting. I'm ulting. I've had enough. Had enough of this nonsense. But I have the basic. We're fine. Nice try, jackass. Next time, give it your A game. Oh, did I trigger the advance? Fuck. I didn't think it was going to trigger it. That's a misplay. We're living. I don't know how we're living with literal level 1 traces, but we are living. Wait a minute. Boss. Boss, please. Boss, please. Let me live, boss. We don't care. Nah, that's tough, bro. Once Evanesha drops, this is gonna be actually crazy fucking consistent. Basically, this is like a test for functionality as opposed to damage. Because I have a feeling that this damage-wise, this wasn't going to do too well. But from a functionality perspective, if I were to swap, you know, the main characters of this team out for the Evanesha core, that should be high levels of functionality. And of course, I got to have Quoho's traces upgraded to max by then. I'm trying to think if it's worth it to max out her traces right now because I do want to try her in Anomaly Arbitration, which is going to be pretty garbage with level 1 traces, obviously. So there is a triple rewards event. Let me check something really quick. Because that's what I wanted to save my fuel for. I didn't want to use it on Ho-Ho. Yeah, I gotta save my fuel. That's unfortunate. And the question is, do I want to try to torture myself in Anom? Do I want to torture myself in Anom while my account is effectively at like 70% strength? Do I want to try that at 70%? Because we're not going to be in the best position to challenge this Anom until we get Evanesha. I know that much for sure. My Mono Rem team can delete anything. But the rest of my characters, not really. Not really. That's kind of the reason why I'm pulling for Evanesha. But I'll take a look at this and see what's going on here. Oh, so this is just different levels of terrible for me. So I don't have anything to efficiently do this. Oh, I would get absolutely fried doing that too. I could handle this. What's taunting do? That's not that big of a deal. If I split my team, my Remember's team in half again, I might be able to skate by with like 5 stars in best case. Yo, Will, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to inflict that amount of suffering on myself right now. If my Ho-Ho was maxed, and I had Evanesha, I'd be more confident about this. I know that this, yeah, this can handle that. This has quantum res, so can't use Archer there. This is gonna be very unfun. Only thing that I could think to do is to try Cyrene and Evernight on the second one. What is this? Decrease the damage dealt by all allied targets by 10% and decrease their damage taken by 10%. Well, at the very least, the debuffs for this week, or not this week, this Anom are not terrible. I might be able to skate by Who are the elites again? I wonder if my basically incapacitated Huohuo could actually sustain against this. It's possible because of how tanky my units are, how much HP they have. That could work. It wouldn't provide any benefit really for... It wouldn't provide any benefit for Cyrene, but for Evernight and RMC, absolutely. And I could also use Cyrene's ult in order to bring Quoho's ult back. And just spam it effectively twice relatively quickly. That should work. Or do I want to use that for the first night? Oh yeah, these guys are... Oh, this is the one that splits. Using single target here would be really bad. Do these guys have win res? Doesn't look like it. Hold on. I need to check what the reses are on this before I make a decision. Hold on. That's not useful to me. I need to see an actual fucking wiki so I can see what the resistances are. Oh god, it has wind resistance. Dang, no way. It has 20% physical resistance, 20% ice res, 20% wind res, and 20% quantum res. Wow, that is very not cash money. That is not good. After each ultimate is used. Well, we'll do this from... We'll see if we can do this from worst to last and move from there. I don't have faith. I really don't. I will have to use old reliable. But the problem is that my Robin's energy is going to be cooked. Because I don't have the E2 activated. Why am I torturing myself like this? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't think I'm completing this. I don't think I'm completing this tonight. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think I'm cooked. But I'll try it anyway. Time to suffer. Did my Ika just die?
朽ち果てて
You what?
お待たせしないようにこのぬくもりは
Okay.
忘れません神聖を死よ守れもうギブアップほらいいんだ生命は呼吸するだけではない本質は同じ西が道はっ捕まった授けます私を食いも
Hold on.
雲を払って晴れ渡る空を
If you could stop attacking my Ika, that'd be really cool. What do you have against my Ika? What did my fat fuck do to you?
死よ守れ未来は赤きなたぼっこしましょうこれが
The day that I can stop splitting my mono remembrance into 2 teams will be a great day.
根は巡る
Huh?
慌てないで西が導くままにお待たせしないようにこれが命の温度捕まった神聖を死よ守れ授けます
Why my frickin' Ika every time?
本質は同じ命の葉いずれ風に吹き落とされる
What did my Ika do to deserve this?
雲を払って
He's just a little guy.
このぬくもりは忘れません
Stop bullying him.
日向ぼっこしましょう楽になったよこれで神聖を解いてください大丈夫です死よ守れ私を食いにょっ捕まったいた朽ち果てた根は巡る
Okay.
お待たせしないようにこのぬくもりは忘れませんバレたか神聖を死の幕よ死よ守れ西が導くまこのかすか雲
Not bad.
晴れ渡る空をこのぬくもりは忘れません日向ぼっこしましょう楽になったよ
Are you kidding me right now?
慌てないで本質は同じ命の葉いずれ
Yep, we're gonna have to do the fucking struggle route.
この時間を大切
There
に
ain't no way around it.
捕まった神聖を死よ守れ心を開いてお待たせしないように楽になったよ大人
I got a skill.
根は巡るこのかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空をこれが
I should be able to actually 2-star this Maybe.
バレたか。
Maybe.
神聖を。死よ守れ。朽ち果てて。にょっ、未来は赤ひなたぼっこしましょう。捕まった。神聖を。死よ守れ。優美な身構えでふっ。命のいずれ風に吹き落とされる。
Honestly, though, I don't really care what star I level I get. I'm lucky to get anything at this point. We're gonna take what we can get until Evanescence comes out. And I can actually start using my teams at their full capacity. Okay.
神聖を。死よ守れ。私を食い物にする。にょっ、朽ち果てて。捕まった。生命は本質は同じ。未来はこの雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。日向ぼっこしましょう。これが命の恩。
Okay.
神聖を。死よ守れ。おとなしくして。
That's good. I actually might be able to frickin' I should be able to 4-star it now. Or 2-star it now at least. But I'm still gonna try to stack as much damage as I can before I ult.
バレたか。命はもろくに授けます。一人なら嘘でも万人なら本当だよ。
Damn. Well, we tried.
命のいずれ風に吹き落とされる。もうギブアップ。
Did a lot of damage, but didn't do enough damage. Not to fucking one tap him.
これが命の温度。捕まった。神聖を。
Okay, get out. A clear is a clear at this point. This has to work. If this doesn't work, then we have a problem. This peaceful ass music. Unless I swap. I could swap this team with the other team if that becomes a problem. But my Saber really doesn't like this fucking Azure Wing fella. It's fine. We'll see what happens. We'll let it play out.
今度お返ししてあげる。
いける。
花々よ、咲いて。おふざけはもてなして。さよなら。大丈夫。夜が来た。おやすみ。二人に不可能はない。星々よ、きらめいて。
So far, so good. Then we'll do this. That's good. Then we'll do this. That's fine. Actually, no, it isn't. I should have basic on Ho-Ho. We'll do that again. I need to have that. I need to have Siren ult up immediately before Everknight's turn. Okay. Ideal. Alt. Not bad. We are pretty much free to skill at will with Ho-Ho now, so I'm just gonna do that. Hold this. Oh yeah, this actually works out really well. Very, very doable. Question is, do I ult right here or do I hold? I'll hold.
開始した。瞬き禁止よ。壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。何かしたかしら。出番だよ。おふざけもてなして。さよなら。大丈夫。夜が来た。おやすみ。
俺を不可能はない。
秋は俺様だけで十分だ。
見て、これが答えよ。
結末を変える。
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
How are you alive? Sure.
今度を開始したい。今を永遠に。
That's crazy.
起きて。
That's fucking funny, bro. They really said, no, you can hold this 1%, buddy.
焦るな。
高評価してね。何かしたかしら。
逃げんな。
さざ波をこれが。
Can you get out? No.
出番だよ。
What in the hell type of shit is this? What type of damage reduction is this? I do not recall these guys being that hard to get out of that freaking, out of this,
結末を書き換えましょう。
get out of that. That shit is insane. Now I have to do this.
おやす
Well, that sucks.
み。瞬き禁止よ。
Guess I should just use Evernight then.
瞬き禁止よ。壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
Oh, but when I'm outside the ult, I do fucking 2 million damage. Okay. Who am I action advancing? Yes, I'm action advancing you.
起きて。
秋は俺様だけで十分だ。
スペシャルゲストようこそ。楽しんで。さよなら。
Mistakes were made. Lesson learned.
大丈夫。夜が来た。おやすみ。瞬き禁止よ。壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。今を永遠に。怖いよ。
逃げんな。
起きて。
俺が維新でできるさ。
高評価してね。もっとね。
俺を不可能はない。
いい。楽しんで。さよなら。
Yeah, I should just fucking shit. I should have used Evernight within there this whole time. I could have easily 3-cycled if I had done that. Or 3-starred. That was a fucking blunder. I thought that Serena would be able to blast them out immediately. I overestimated her DPS.
秋は俺様だけで十分だ。
もっとね。
That's fine, I won't make that mistake again.
どうせまぐれだよ。瞬き禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
結末を変える。
壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。今を永遠に。瞬き禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
Get out, please.
壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。
Thank you. Okay. This is actually going to be the torture part. because that splitting enemy, for the fact that that shit has win res, actually ruins my entire day. Because you basically have to have AoE. Like, it's not optional. And it has to be high level AoE. So my only options would be to run a kneecapped Acheron or run my kneecapped Saber team. My options, they look so great right now. Kneecap Saber it is.
暗殺の日金石の一天地を支えるロックだロック魂危険なリズムユニゾンが響くトライクエア
Sure.
この身をもあなたを守り導こう必ずや勝利トライクエア
Let's see what we can do with this. I am a man of little faith. I do not believe. I do not believe. But we will try our best. What other choice do we have? Come on. Of course.
星の希望地を照らす命 X カイバー必ず聖剣解放
茨をくよされ
指示待った
Please don't AA me.
導こう
前必ずストライクエアこの明かり X カイバーまだです
チャージしますロックだぜ上げてくぜ
指示聖剣解放
竜急不滅をもって発光をかける呼ぶコインス明星瞳に
前ユニゾンが響く
Sure.
決めるストライクエア
茨を越えくよされ
前必ずやショストライクエアまだです
これは今までと竜の方向
前
呼ぶコインス明星瞳にこの身をもあなたを守り導こう
ストライクエア星々の反響
守ることは俺の責竜不朽不滅をもって発光をかける
前この明かり X カイバー
くよされ
指示聖剣解放
なんとも言えません
公式
This is not
必ずや勝利
actually completely doomed. Yeah, this isn't actually completely doomed, I'm not gonna lie.
前決める
It's not ideal, but it's not doomed
あなたを守
yet.
り導こう
この明かり X カイバ
We're doing something. This bitch is mad creepy, goddamn.
今宵星々の反響
Can we, at the bare minimum, 1-star this bullshit?
発光をかける
Probably.
茨を越えくよ
Unless... Robin, can you clutch up? Not Robin. Saber, can you clutch up? Or no? No. No. Of course not. Fuck.
問題ない受け切れる問題ない
Can you stop?
なんともありません
Are you done? Damn.
聖剣解放
竜
Hold on.
不滅をもって発光をかけ
Hold on. Wait a minute.
明星瞳に
前
この身をもあなたを守り
This was actually not as terrible as I thought it was going to be.
この明かり
Yeah.
カイバ
Wasn't fun, but it wasn't that bad. Sure. I don't really care about optimizing that. I just want to face this king and see what it's all about. The knights definitely aren't as bad as they were last time. Last time they were actually awful. Okay, we have our full power team. Let's see what we can do with it. Hmm. Why is this gorilla so damn tanky? Okay, that looks better. No, this is definitely not a fun game mode. Right now, I'm in a position where I only have one team that is actually vertically invested enough to even attempt it. Because back in the day, I was all about horizontal investment because I didn't think there was going to be a mode where I had to worry about frickin' having 3 teams. So here we are. It's fine though. We do not care. If this monkey could just die right here. Ooh! See, that's what I like to see. That's what it's all about. I need maximum damage. I need maximum damage. Okay, this is actually really good. This is really, really good. We are in an amazing positioning right now. Ideal positioning, even. I dare say ideal. I dare say ideal. Can you get out? There we go. There we go. Doable, 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 doable. I repeat, this is very, very doable. Let's dance, baby.
元気になったわ。日向ぼっこしましょう。ありがとう。元気になったわ。この時間口当てて。もっとね。
Okay.
起きて。来週夜が来た。
Ooh, I fuck with them. Okay, the music go kind of hard. Hold on.
瞬き禁止よ。怪物の
Big damage incoming. Big damage incoming.
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
We like that. Ooh, yo, this music go hard. Okay, okay. I see you. I see you. I see you, Huyu verse. Go off. I like that. I don't like that.
さようなら。楽しんで。起きて。今を永遠に。命は脆くないのです。神聖を。瞬き禁止よ。怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。土へ帰る。死よ、守れ。
Yeah, her incapacitating my freaking highest scene hurts. Oh, that, yeah, this is not good. This ain't good at all.
出番だよ。さようなら。大丈夫。夜
I need you to release my highest scene immediately. That is a 2-turn that's crazy. And you just gotta hold that? Yeah, that's debilitating.
授けます。神聖。
We were in good positioning, now I'm not so sure.
起きて。死よ。
Can you die?
今を永遠に。お待たせしないように。今度お返ししてあげる。
Yeah, I might have to accept a 2-star on this. Holy shit.
楽しんで。さようなら。
Can you get out?
口当てて。これが答えよ。
Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna have to accept a 2-star on this one. The fact that she can just take literally just like, yeah, you're one of your characters, you're just like not doing anything. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that sucks. I still have debuff. They always gotta come up with some shit to stop you from playing the game. Well, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. Guys, I might be in danger. Unless I can kill her right here? Oh my god. That is actually so AIDS. That is so bad. Ah! At least my Evernight can resist that. So it can be resisted. Damn, you just gonna attack Eco like that? Okay. That should be death, surely. Yeah, the ability to just yoink your allies and prevent them from playing the game is actually OD. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to redo that then at some point. I'm gonna try to 3-star this really quick and see if I can at least get my stars up on that, and then I'm gonna retry that boss. Because I'm pretty confident I could have 3-starred this if I had just freaking put Evernight inside the thing. But I'm gonna reattempt that boss because I don't like that cheese. That cheese ain't very cash money. Okay. Basic. Nice. Alt. Okay. Run it back. That's funny.
もっとね。さよなら。
That's good.
見て、これが答えよ。
俺が物語を紡ぐ。
壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。楽しんで。起きて。大丈夫。夜が来た。おやすみ。
You gotta be kidding me.
まばたき禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。ひどい。壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。高評価してね。ダッサー。怖いよ。逃げんな。みんなを守って。今度お返ししてあげる。さよなら。
Can you guys die?
今を永遠に。ひどい。
できるさ。
いい。もっとね。
Dude, these guys are actually super tanky. What the fuck?
もてなして。
That's crazy.
さよなら。大丈夫。夜が来た。おやすみ。まばたき禁止よ。歳月よ。夜を見守って。
俺を信じろ。不可能はない。
また足手まといに。
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
まばたき禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。今度お返しして。これが答えよ。みんなやっちゃえ。起きて。
物語を紡ぐ。
壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。
Where the hell is my damage going?
さよなら。
Wow.
大丈夫。
Yeah, the damage reduction on these fellas this week is kind of crazy, or the damage that's being reduced off of me. One of the two.
もっとね。起きて。さざ波よ。今を永遠に。
Okay.
みんなを守って。
これが維新伝心か。
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
できるさ。
これが答えよ。オフ楽しんで。
Ooh, I forgot to fucking,
大丈夫。夜が来た。おやす
俺を不可能はない。
み。いい。もっとね。まばたき禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。起きて。高評価してね。
結末を変える。
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。今を永遠に。楽しんで。さよなら。
So this isn't hard. It's just that the mechanics are annoying.
おやすみ。
This doesn't feel like a mechanic check at this point. It just feels like a damage check.
壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。まばたき。
And if you're not operating off of your team's full strength, then you just get punished for it. That's how it feels to me. Interesting. So it looks like, yeah, splitting here on out isn't going to work as well as it used to. Because normally that would be a 3-star. Let me see this shit again. Decreases the damage dealt by all allies by 10% and decreases their damage taken by 10%. Yeah, that would explain that then. Yeah, that's kind of my problem. If anyone can 9-star this without Eidolons, I'll be shocked. Dude, there is nobody 9-starring this without any fucking Eidolons. That's actually fucking impossible. There's no... If someone can go through the entirety of the... Like, I'm talking about all the freaking... the night stages and the king with no Eidolons and full 3-star it, bro. On our... Whoever that is, bro... I will clap it up and make a whole video about how great that one person is. I'm not even bullshitting. With 0 Eidolons? 0? This is an E9 Evernight with an E1 Cyrene, and this isn't the full power team. I'm not using Castros or Hyacine. If I did, I'd probably fucking 3-star it. But it doesn't change the fact that last time that I used this exact same team on a night, last Anomaly Arbitration, it 3-starred it. Now it's 2-starring it. Granted, again, I'm lower on damage, but yeah, this is a weird spike where, like, it doesn't feel harder, it just feels more annoying. Last Anomaly Arbitration felt harder. This isn't hard. This is just annoying. This is one of the most comfortable Anomaly Arbitrations I've ever done. It's just uncomfortable it's like, I guess it's uncomfortable the amount of damage that you do, but actually going through it's not like you're constantly resetting, if that makes any sense. I feel like I should be able to 3-star this. But if it, like, legitimately, I'm gonna be honest, if it comes down to the point where for some reason I'm gonna start having problems against this king where I can't consistently 3-star anymore, I'm E2ing my Cyrene. Like, I'm E2ing my Cyrene. I don't care. It's going to happen. Without question, I'm going to E2 my Cyrene. If that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. But I'm not gonna sit here and tolerate this nonsense. Because I was frying this boss. Until she started taking control of my allies. And that took, like, a whole cycle that I needed in order to 3-star. Which is obviously super corny. This is one of the weirdest Anomaly Arbitrations that I've ever done. Where it's like, oh, this isn't hard. This is just... What's the word for? That's what it is. Unpleasant. That's the word I'm looking for. This is unpleasant to do. It's not uncomfortable. It's unpleasant. Like I said, I haven't really been doing a lot of resets or anything like that. I haven't been getting, like, destroyed, like, by damage or anything. It just feels like I'm not doing enough damage on the nights, and here I got cheesed out by the boss. But I'm gonna see if I can 3-star it anyway. I'm gonna try one more time. If I can't do it, then I can't do it. But yeah, that's weird. I can tell you what, though, if you don't have at least... If you don't... Well, there's only 2 ways for you to guarantee that you can get through this easily. If you have 2 teams, bare minimum, that are in the top 4 archetypes. So if you have Mono Rim, Super Break, Dot, especially Elation, if you have at least 2 of those, this is probably like a sleepwalk for you. But for this, if you don't have those, you basically have to have some hyper invested niche teams, or it's going to be a problem for you. Like, so you might have to have like an E2 Finon or something like that, which I guess isn't necessarily niche. It's just not top 5. If you're going to use something that's outside of top 5, you would have to use like a hyper invested, whatever your favorite team is.
痛いわね。星々よ、きらめいて。命はもろくち果てて。もっとね。
Okay, this is where we were last time. The same AV, which is fine.
神聖を。
We're going to alt.
雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。起きて。大丈夫。夜が来た。おや。
It ignores the lock? Oh, that's grimy. So that's why that's in the game. That's really grimy, bro. That's really, really grimy. Eesh. That's a big yikes. Doing that to sell a global passive? Ooh. That's big yikes. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Mm-mm. That's not very cash money of the developers. Well, we're fine. Like, literally, this is fine for me until I get to the boss. Once I get to the boss is where I come into problems. Getting there is easy. Respectfully, I need you to get out of my face. Respectfully, I need you to get out of my face. You know what? You know what? Get out. Oh, come on. See? Getting here isn't hard. This is not a bad position to be in. As long as you can get here in 0 cycles, that's not the problem. The problem is the fucking shitty mechanics that this boss has. So let me see. Let me figure out what's going on here. What happens is 6 stars at the end of a turn. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. So the only way that you could realistically cheese this is if you were using, well, Silverwolf. That's about it.
このかす雲を払って晴れ渡る空は
Or if you're using, I think if you were using a, I'm sure if you had like an E2 Evernight or an E2 Cyrene here, this would probably be easy work. But I had E1 Evernight and E1 Cyrene, which are both really strong,
起きて
but not game-breakingly strong.
命はもろく朽ち果てて今を永遠に
I am about to do something that I don't want to do, but I'm doing it anyway.
大丈夫夜が来たしおやすみ
I need to output as much damage as I possibly can within this time frame.
夏の結末を書き換えましょうまばたき禁止よ愛で憎しみを断ちましょう怪物の結末を書き換えましょう
I have to get her to second phase as fast as I possibly can. She keeps targeting my, if she stopped fucking targeting my high scene first, this wouldn't be as bad.
楽しんでまばたき禁止よ愛で憎しみを断ちましょう起きて
This isn't good. My high scene's about to get yoinked.
神聖を
This isn't good. I don't like this. I'm concerned.
死を守れこの時間を授けます未来は明るいはずです
Shit.
お待たせしないように
Fuck.
おふざけはもっとね最悪なら大丈夫夜が来たしおやすみ見て飛んでるわよ神聖を
I need this to be a stage switch.
まばたき禁止よ怪物の結末を書き換えましょう
Do you have to basic?
死よ守れ
Memo don't count towards the hit, so you can't lower tally with. So that's their way of freaking. You know what? Okay, if that's the case, give me a second. I know what I'm doing wrong then, or at least I think I do. Let me restart this because I'm behaving irrationally. There's a rational counter for this that I'm just not thinking of. The fact that Memo Sprite hits don't count though is kind of crazy. So they just say, yeah, we're doing. I mean, obviously it was going to be hard elation shield, but damn, that's crazy. Do it over. Because as is with all these freaking anomaly arbitrations, I go in blind. I don't bother reading what these bosses be doing. It's either I can do it or I can't. But now I know that, that's helpful. Blow all these fellas up.
いい夢が見楽しんで起きて
Okay.
お待たせしないようにありがとう元気になったわ 私の出番ね。この時間を大切に朽ち果てて。出番だよ。神聖をさよなら。大丈夫。夜が来たし、おやすみ。この雲を払って晴れ渡る空は
Okay.
星を待ってる。愛で私を心に刻んで。生と死よ、花を咲かせて。瞬き禁止よ。
Okay.
歳月よ、夜を見守って。怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。
As expected.
起きて。大丈夫。夜が来たし、おやすみ。死よ、守れ。
Next.
未来はこのかすかに雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。このぬくもりは忘れません。日向ぼっこしましょう。このぬくもりは忘れません。神聖を瞬き禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
Okay.
さよなら。見て、今を永遠に。何かしたかしら。お待たせしないように。ありがとう。元気になったわ。この時間を待ちの幕よ。
That should be death.
死よ、守れ。もっとね。起きて。これが答えよ。面白くないです。月間に咲き誇るのです。このかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。このぬくもりは忘れません。
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I found what my problem is. It's what I thought. You just have the basic attack. Memo sprite skills don't do it, but if you basic when you have the opportunity to basic, then it's fine. That's what I thought that was the case, but I wasn't sure.
神聖を瞬き禁止よ。怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。
I mean, that's still inconvenient, but it's not as debilitating as I initially thought.
憎しみを断ちましょう。怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。さよなら。大丈夫。夜が来たし、おやすみ。
And I don't care if it's on Evernight, because Evernight can't be fucking crowd controlled anyway. So that makes this more doable then.
死よ、守れ。さざ波よ、今を永遠に。
It's definitely not ideal, but it makes it less shitty than before.
起きて。これが答えよ。もっとね。
See?
瞬き禁止よ。天空よ、癒しを新婚に。
But the problem is that I can't fucking build up charge on my damn Hyacinth because I can't skill. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to ult immediately then.
雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。虹が導くもの。
Nope, let it go. Let it go. Nothing I can do about that. Let it go. Let it go.
出番だよ。神聖を。起きて。大丈夫。夜が来た。おやすみ。瞬き禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。神、守れ。
I'm gonna, after this, I'm gonna restart this again. I'm gonna change order. I want to know if it's possible to avoid getting my Hyacinth fucking yoinked effectively, because that's kind of screwing me over. Or do you have to run like Remembrance Trailblazer or something like that in order to get around it? I might have to use my second. I might have to use my alternative comp of this, of Mono Rem. If they're gonna be doing this shit, yeah, I might have to use my alternative comp. That might work. No guarantees though. They basically said for the low cost for the low cost of Silverwolf 999, you can just avoid the mechanics of the boss. That's actually really funny. Ha funny. Because effectively the only person on this team that can avoid getting crowd controlled is Evernight, because she just doesn't get CC'd. But everybody else gets cooked. So yeah, if you had like an E2 Evernight, honestly, if you had an E2 Evernight, this wouldn't even be a problem. Yeah, I think if you had an E2 Evernight for this would be light work. I'm gonna change compositions and see what I can do with the alternative comp. This is definitely some asshole shit though. I ain't even gonna hold. Of course they're trying to do something. They're not trying to nerf Mono Rim, they're trying to make it inconvenient for it. If you have a high enough invested Mono Rim, it can fucking sleepwalk through this. Like, you can literally just ignore the mechanics if you out damage the mechanics. Like, that's it. But if you don't have the damage to ignore, like, basically to kill everything before the freaking mechanics hit you, then it's inconvenient. So it circles back to being another damage check. If you kill them fast enough, you can't be debuffed if you kill them fast enough. So let me try something really quick, and if that doesn't work, then it is what it is. I'm pretty confident if I had an E2 Evernight, it would sleepwalk through this, because she can't be CC'd. It CC's everyone else, but it doesn't CC her. So we're gonna do this, this, this. I want to use... I want to use Hyacinth, but if she's going to keep getting freaking grabbed, I mean... Usually they were targeting whoever was last in the lineup. And whoever was second in the lineup. Yeah, RMC should be able to play around this a little bit because he basic attacks with his shit. So maybe we do something like this instead. I was thinking about using DHPT myself, but I really don't want to have to use DHPT. I want to see. Let me see if it basically targets the same spot every time. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Whoops. I did not mean to basic attack. I'm starting to zone out because I'm tired. Time is at 1:33. We'll try it one more time. Yeah, this is definitely an asshole boss. I am not gonna lie. This is actually an asshole boss. Not hard. Inconvenient. Yeah. Have a good night, bro. This is actually the fucking corny. This is actually one of the corniest bosses I've had the displeasure of fighting. It's like, it's not hard. It's just annoying. Like, literally without the CC mechanic. Without the CC mechanic, it's not, like, it's light work. That's the reason why they added it. They said, we gotta do something. We gotta mix it up. That's fine. Go ahead, basic there. Well, not basic, but level stretch drill. This. So your highest scene keeps getting grabbed too. So everybody's highest scene just keeps getting grabbed. I got 3 cycles too. So everybody, so basically, all of us who have mono rim would be able to easily 3-star this if it wasn't for the fact their highest scene keeps getting grabbed. Who would have, bro? Who would have thought? Holy shit! Mono remembers his weakness. Just grab highest scene, prevent her from being able to act. You win. Wow, that's super funny. Although again, like I said, if you had an E2 Evernight, that boss should not be a problem. I legitimately don't think it would be a problem. If you had E2 Evernight, you use Remembrance Trailblazer, probably E1 or E2 Siren, and Sustain should be able to wipe that boss off the map. E2 S1 would be 1, 2, 3, 4 costs, 8 costs. Vertically invested Mono Remembrance team that went E2 to Evernight and E2 to Siren should be able to easily 3-star that boss. Maybe even 0-cycle it. I feel pretty confident. I feel like somebody who invests in Mono Rem is going to figure that out, or they will be able to do it without having the E2 Siren. I'm very confident that E2 Evernight will be able to destroy that boss, and they will be able to do it in under 10 costs. It'd be a pain in the ass, but they'd be able to do it. You got E2 Evernight. I think it can be pressed to. I think it can be pressed to a 0. You'd be surprised what the top 1% can do with these You'd be surprised what they can do with those freaking E2 Evernights. Somebody's gonna do it. Watch. It's not even just better relics. It's better relics, and you have to perfect, like you have to get down to a, so the best players, the ones that are a top 1%, those guys because they do that, like they basically play this game as like part of being their like career, because they usually like make content and stuff around it. They're able to figure out the shit down to like the fucking specific AV. They know what needs to be hit, what doesn't need to be hit, what needs to die at what time, blah 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 blah. The difference between them and me and you and anyone else who plays this shit is like night and day. I consider myself to at least be in like the top 10%. But the the difference between like I guess the best comparison is if you watch the NBA. I would basically be Brian Scalabrine, and the top 1% is like LeBron James. I'm still better than the majority of the player base, but top 1% is still LeBron James. Does that make sense? That's the best way that I can freaking describe it. Because realistically, if you're even able to freaking clear, if you're even able to 3-star this, you would be in the upper echelons of the game, because most players can't even attempt this shit. They wouldn't even be able to get here. They'd just be out of luck. I wish I could just freaking ditch highest scene and try to do this. I want to try to do this sustainless. I don't even want to do. I legitimately don't want to do this with a freaking sustain. But I'm pretty confident if I attempt it, I'm gonna die. I don't think I can go through the sustainless. That'd be damn near impossible. Need to try 2 teams. Archer and Evernight. Yeah, Ev did the best. Archer got 4 cycle. Hmm. If you could just target my freaking Evernight. Oh, fuck. Not my Cyrene. You know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. Where are we at? We'll move Evernight up. Nope. Yeah, this is probably going to be another fucking 3 cycle. Granted, I know that I'm not playing fully optimally right now. Because I'm tired. I think that even if I was playing fully optimally, though, I'd probably still only 3-star. I'm going to keep fucking trying. Until I have, what, another 15 minutes and I have to go to sleep because I have to go back. I have to go to work in the morning. I swear if you just got enough damage to get rid of this bitch before she even got a chance to do any of that corny ass fucking crowd control shit, that you should be fine. Or maybe it's just outright impossible because it carries over through cycles. Yeah, that actually wouldn't work either because it actually carries over through cycles. Wow, that's really unlucky. I was thinking that if you clear out one, basically if you get her to reset, you could clear it, but it doesn't doesn't clear the debuff once it applies. You're just stuck with it for 2 turns.
俺がやる結末を変える
I can still do. Ooh, interesting mechanic found. Who my Cyrene is E1 and my Evernight is E1. I wish my right. This is the one time I wish that my Evernight was E2. Because Evernight is actually going ham right now. She is going ham. You're stopping everybody else, but you're not stopping Evernight. This should be death. Has to be death. Has to be. Gotta be. If it's not, I'm gonna be upset. Yeah. That should have been death. But you know what? It's fine. Hold on. Wait a goddamn minute. You stupid bum. Wait a minute. Oh, god damn it. Ah, you suck so much. You're so annoying. This is not acceptable to me. This is not acceptable, bro. This cheese boss, I don't acknowledge you, bro. I don't acknowledge you not one bit. If this was an actual player and we were playing Valorant or something, I'm like, bro, you're not good. I'd be crashing out, but you're not good, bro. Holy. Bro, I don't care. I'm just going to attempt to do sustainless one time. I'm going to attempt sustainless one time. As a matter of fact, when Evanescence comes back out and I have my E2 Cyrene, I am specifically going to use my freaking Robin against this woman too. And the reason why is because Robin can't be crowd control while she's in her ult too, so that should also be somewhat of a counter towards this. I'm gonna figure this asshole out without using Elation. Cypher? No. I need a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage early. If I had an E2 Cypher, yeah. If I had an E2 Cypher, I'd use E2 Cypher. But I don't have E2 Cypher. I got this E2 Rame. And to be honest, I don't really care if my Rame gets stunned. It doesn't mean anything to me. All I need is to have her. All I need to do is have her ult up. If her ult up, I'm doing, basically max damage. But the thing is, surviving this sustainless is like, I don't even know if that's even possible. I think I just die. Probably. But we're about to find out. And then I'm gonna test out Huoho. I wonder if Huoho can prevent that? I doubt that. That would be there'd be no way. That'd be too easy of a solution. That was a very copium thought that I just had. Berry copium.
いずれ風に吹き落とされる。私星々よ、きらめいて。
Oh gosh.
いい夢が見れるよ。
Okay.
もてなして。
So we're gonna do this. Oh.
大丈夫。夜が来た。おやすみ。
We're gonna grab Cyrene.
二人に花々よ。咲いて。もう痛いわね。
焦るな。俺を不可能はない。
We're going to basic. We're going to skill.
きらめいて。
This is a good position to be in.
記憶は流れ星を待ってる。愛で私を心に刻んで。歳月よ、夜を見守って。
Yup.
おふざけ楽しんで。起きて。
Good damage.
忘れたのか。
大丈夫。夜が来た。
But if I get hit by that monkey, I am going to be in a very shit position. So, monkey, you need to die. That'll kill him.
俺がやる物語を紡ぐ。
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。今を永遠に。
You've got to be kidding me.
風に吹き落とす。
Don't crash out. Don't crash out ours. It's fine. Don't crash out. It's fine. It's all fine. We're fine.
起きて。
It's my turn again.
楽しんで。さよなら。大丈夫。夜が来た。おやすみ。
Oh, you little bitch.
まばたき禁止よ。壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。
Stop spawning. Get out.
憎しみを断ちましょう。
This, I have to hit her for about 80% right now. If I don't do that, there's no chance of me doing this.
やりたくなっちゃった。
There's no way. I'm gonna die.
これが答えよ。
So we're gonna have to make it work.
起きて。もっとね。まばたき禁止よ。壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。さよなら。研究の価値あり、本質は同じ。
Of all the units that you could have grabbed, of course, bro. Of course, of course, of course, of course.
そう焦らなくても大丈夫だ。
This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not acceptable. I do not accept this. Do I want to... All thing will be... You know what? I'm gonna have to do it.
俺を不可能はない。
So that I have an immediate fucking basic attack available.
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。 出番だよ。起きて。大丈夫。
Alt.
夜が来た。おやすみ。まばたき禁止よ。
I need you to hit for maximum damage, Cyrene.
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
That's not enough damage. That is not enough damage. And I'm doing so well too. I'm gonna die. No, bro. How was my... Wait a minute. How was my Rame just untouched throughout all this? I was gonna say, you gotta do it like if I did an inordinate amount of damage, like if I did like 80%, that was doable. It is absolutely possible to do this sustainless. It's just I can't do this sustainless. Fuck. I know what I want to do, but I don't have the account to do it. That's the worst thing in the world, is when you know what you want to do, but you can't do it because you don't have the account for it. But that was interesting. Unless the damage, I'm able to distribute the damage a little bit differently. Yeah, I know, but like, all my damage went to freaking Cyrene. Like, hold on. I'm trying to think if it's worth doing this one more time, or if I should just call it. Because the only thing that's keeping me going is like pure ego and pettiness. Just pure fucking spite. Pure spite. If you're able to figure this out, we'll say, let me know. Because with your E, I think that if you have an E2, I think with your E2 Ever, I think that shit could work. Right! How my Rame take no damage? Huh? And mind you, my Rame is the tankiest person on my team. 2600 defense. I built her specifically for sustainless. 4k HP, 2600, takes no damage. What? How? I'm being trolled, bro. I'm just being trolled. I'm just being trolled. I'm being rage baited. I'm being rage baited, man. I'm being rage baited. I don't like it. I'm trying not to crash out, but the crash out is I feel it in my bones. I'm feeling it in my bones. I'm trying this one more time, and then I'm calling it, because I've already beaten it. I've beaten it with what I can right now, and I should just say, you know what, bro? I did my best, but I'm petty. I'm petty as fuck. If if I spent money on this game, I swear to God, I would have ran this shit over by now. I would have ran this shit the fuck over, bro. With the power of money, with the power of my credit card, I would have ran this shit over. I promise I would have ran this over. It's fine. We'll try this one more time. Try one more time. And maybe my Rame could, I don't know, take a hit for me. That'd be cool. Just one. Literally one. Perhaps. Just a little pixel. This is bullshit. Like, hey, we know that you built your we know that you built your Rame to take damage, so we're just not gonna target her. That'd be too convenient. It's fine. fine. I'm not gonna crash out. You know what? This is probably gonna end up being just a video. This is probably just gonna be a video. This is just going to be an hour-long fucking crash out about one of the corniest bosses the developers have ever made. I'm just gonna upload this for content. I don't care. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. The cornball developers thought it'd be funny to make a boss that'll specifically be used to shill a stupid fucking global passive. With the power of money. Okay. Alt. We're at 160 AV. That's very good. Give me my Evernight back. And the rotation. Alt. I'm absolutely. You know what? Yep. This is gonna be free content. This is free content. You guys are just gonna watch me like somebody somewhere is just gonna watch me crash out about this. Somebody will get enjoyment out of this. It's gotta be somebody, right? Gotta be somebody. Okay. Okay, boss. Okay, boss. Huh. Looks like my Siren isn't taking any damage this time. What is it with this slot? Do you guys notice this shit? Why is the third position just not getting targeted like that? I had my Ruron Mary there, and she took no damage. Now my Siren there, and she's taking no damage. Am I getting cooked by a script? Am I getting cooked by a script right now? Am I getting scripted? Hoyo, you scripting me right now? You think you can do this to me? You think you can do this to me? Do you know how much I've sacrificed? No! No, why didn't you guys die? You know what? I don't care. They should have died. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. Not mad. Oh my god! Did I just get hit for 25% off of a one hit? Yo, that's crazy. And it's not like my remember his Trailblazer has no defense. He has at least like 1600. He got tapped up. Ron May, can you take a hit for me? Can you take a hit for me, please? Bro. I'm actually gonna fucking I'm crashing out now. I'm in acceptance phase. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out, bro. This shit is actually fucking peak. This is gonna be fucking peak content, dog. Hold on. Oh, that's good. Hit for like 4 million. Hit for 4 million. Hit for 4 million. Got to 83% and died. Bro, I'm telling you, man, there's, like I said, there's just, like I said, players like us that can get here, right? We can get here. That's all fine and good. 10%. The guys who that can do the crazy fucking sustainless shit, bro, they're a different league. They're just a different league. There's no getting around it. All right, I acknowledge it. I'm Brian Scalabrine, bro. I'm riding the bench. I got it, man. I understand. But I'm cooking this boss. But these assholes will not hit my Ruan May. Hit my Ruan May. Hit my Ruan May, please. No! No, not yet! Not yet! Not yet! Let me at least get to the next phase! Let me get to the next phase at least! Let me get to the next phase at least! Run me! How could you do this to me? All I need you to do is take a hit! We eat those! Go to the next phase! No! Brother! I almost there, bro! I got down to 9%. Ah! You know what? I'm calling it, bro. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm calling it, bro. I give up. I give up. This boss got me. The boss got my ass. This Anom it beat my ass. I'm not gonna lie. It beat my ass. It got me. You got me. You got me. I'm gonna have to concede for this time. I'm gonna take my L on the chin. I got, oh God, I gotta settle. I gotta settle for silver. Silver? Me? No, not like this. Not like this. I'm a fraud. I'm a LARPer. It's over, man. The top 1%ers, they're gonna laugh at me now. Anyways. But I do have an interference key. I wonder if I should use it or should I save it? Is there anything I want to reset? Not really. No. I'll save that for my Evanesha. I'll save that for my Evanesha. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh yeah, maybe if I dress up Pom Pom, that'll make me feel better about myself. I'm changing Pom Pom's outfit to make myself feel better. Hey, hey, hey! Why Pom Pom so dripped out though? Hey. Have I tried any of the Nova Flare? I tried Huo and I tried Sele. Sele to me is not good enough. Huo is actually quite good. Because Robin basically has no downtime anymore. Now, granted, when I was testing it throughout the stream, when I was testing it, my team kept dying when I was using Sele because she couldn't destroy the pillars. And I have literally level 1 traces on my Ho-Ho because I didn't farm fast enough. I think Ho-Ho is fine. She's not the best. But the fact that I was able to 4-cycle the first side of Memory of Chaos, and I was able to clear the second side with level 1 traces. Level 1 traces. Do you see this? Level 1. I cleared both sides of MOC with level 1 traces. And people are complaining about Ho-Ho's heal. She has problems in MOC. If I cleared it with level 1 traces, how are you having problems? The only time that I had problems was when I couldn't kill the pillars off of Nikador. Then I got killed. But if you kill the pillars, you don't die. So maybe I guess I'm different. I don't know. It's time to wrap this shit up. I'm going to sleep. I'm literally just going to I'm gonna separate this out as a VOD, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna upload it probably just because it's funny. But yeah, that boss is so annoying. I got him down to freaking 9%, and it just wasn't. Oh god, I wish there's no time that I wish that I had E2 Evernight than now, and an E2 Siren. Ooh, buddy, that'd be really good. But it is what it is. Sunday to match with Huohuo. So the thing is, I tried Saber with I tried Saber with Sunday and Huohuo with my E1 Robin. I didn't E2 her yet. I mean, it works, but the damage is kind of suspicious. It's not that good. I think maybe if you have vertical investment. Let me see. If you have vertical investment in Saber, yeah, like if you have like an E1, E2 is probably way better, but at E0, I have it my E0 S1, and my build is pretty solid. It's not perfect, but it's pretty solid. And I think I 5-cycled it. So it works. It makes Saber get her ult back, and it's more consistent, but you're still not dealing enough damage without any eidolons. If your only vertical investment effectively is the light cone, then it's not enough. From 3 to 2 on one side, one, and yeah, my Saber either using Downhung LC. At least you were able to get something going on. So I haven't tried it on the first side. If I tried on the first side, it would probably be easier. The second side is where I got cooked. First side, if I did the first side, it will probably perform better because you just destroy the pillars, and that's easier. That's much easier to do. But that second side, oh, terrible, absolutely awful. They need to make some sort of dedicated support for these fate units. Something, figure that out. As a matter of fact, I feel like if you use, instead of using I forgot to actually test this. If you don't, so technically you could do this. If you were to do this, this would probably perform better than if you were to use Robin and Saber. Cyrene would be better, for sure. And you would probably be like that would probably be like easy 1 to 2 cycle Nikador. But I'm tired and I don't feel like trying that right now, so I'm gonna take my ass to sleep. But yeah, we gave it our best shot. This was a pain in the ass, boss. Very annoying. I'm going to sleep. And you guys have a good night.